Hi, today we're going to make bear-shaped bread. I use a bread maker. It's just easier that way. I just pour in water, tablespoon of oil, I'm just eyeballing it here, and then 3 cups of flour, 1½ teaspoons of salt, and 2 teaspoons of dry yeast. That's the recipe that comes with my bread maker. And now I want to use the dough setting, and on my machine it's number 8. It's going to take 1½ hours for my dough to be ready. These are all the loose ingredients that I just put in. So it's been about ½ hour, and the ball is forming pretty well in there. So when the dough is ready, I'm going to take it out of the bread machine and put it into a bowl that I've sprayed with cooking spray. And I'm going to spray my hands so the dough doesn't stick to my hands. And I'm going to spray my cookie sheet so the bread doesn't stick to the sheet. Okay, so let's see, this dough feels pretty good. I'm going to cut it in probably half, maybe not quite half. See, right about there. Okay, so I'm just going to pinch off the dough that I need for the body. And what I'm going to do is pull the dough down to the bottom and kind of pinch it off so the top is nice and smooth. And then I'm going to turn that over and roll it so that it stays closed on the bottom and I have a nice smooth pretty ball. That's going to be the body. And I'm going to do the same thing for the head. I think I'm going to make this bear have a head that's a little bit smaller than the body. You can do it any way you want. You can have a small body and a big head, or a big body and a small head. Looks like it might need a little more dough. Yeah. I'm going to do it the same way. You're going to pinch the dough behind it so that you make a nice smooth top. Turn it over and give it a little bit of a roll. And then I'm going to place it right on top of my bare body. You want to make sure that the doughs touch, because when they rise, they'll come together and stick. Okay, now I'm going to make the arms and legs. I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the body and the head, only smaller. Oh, I need to have ears also, so I'm just going to pull out a little more dough. So I have arms and legs and ears. You want to make sure that the dough balls are fairly uniform in size. Just like with the head and the body, you pull them back, give them a little bit of a roll, make sure they're nice and smooth. So those are all done and we're ready to attach them to our bare body. Now to do this, you just want to lift up a little bit of the dough and put the little leg there underneath the body because you want those does to touch so they stick together. I love this part. It looks so cute. It's really coming together. Now I'm going to put the little ears on. I want to give this bear a little bit more definition, and so I'm going to take a skewer and indent the ears. Just push down and kind of roll your skewer around, and then pinch the top of the ear so it makes like a little bear ear. Do it to both sides. Okay, now I'm going to take my kitchen shears and I'm going to cut into the dough, and hopefully this will look like little claws on the bear, little bear toenails. Oh no, I forgot the nose. Oh well, I'm going to remove the arms and separate it into 3 pieces so I can have 2 arms and a nose. And then I'm just going to do the same procedure, pulling the dough, pinching the bottoms, giving it a little bit of a roll so that they stay together, and then reattaching to the bear body, just like I did the legs and the ears and the arms in the first place. My arms will be a little bit smaller, but that's okay. So now for the nose, I'm going to push my finger down into the center of the head, and then I'm going to get a little bit of water, put on the dough so that my nose will stick a little bit and not roll off while it's being baked. Now I'm going to put an egg wash on the bear. By putting an egg wash on, it will make it nice and dark and shiny. I use 1 egg and I beat it up, and then I put 2 teaspoons of milk in it and a little bit of salt, and that way it will make it nice and shiny and dark. You can use egg and water, which will make it a lighter color, and by putting in the salt, you'll make it nice and shiny. Just a pinch of salt. You get this side of the bear. I want all of the bear covered. And once it rises, I'll put another egg wash on. I'll just use the same egg wash. I'll put the egg wash in the refrigerator and leave this bear to rise for about 1 hour and 15 minutes or so. Okay, now I want to put some eyes on my bear, and I have craisins today. You can use raisins, almonds, or chocolate chips, anything that looks like a little bear eye. Then I'm going to cover my dough with a lint-free towel for about 1 hour and 15 minutes or so. So here it is. It looks like my dough has about doubled in size, and that's just what we want to see. And I'm going to go ahead and put on my second egg wash. This will make my bear nice and brown and shiny after it comes out of the oven. Okay, and I want to put my bear into a 350-degree oven. So here it goes into the oven, and I'm going to bake it for about 30 to 35 minutes. Well, my house smells delicious, and I have my cooling rack all ready for my bear. Oh, there he is. Put it up on the cooling rack for you so you can see him. I think he looks pretty good. He's nice and brown, shiny. Oh, it smells so good. Here's the detail of the ear. It could have been a little more indented. And here's the detail of the little toenails. They came out pretty good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll try to make a bear bread yourself. Bye-bye.